Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yolking Around with the Egg Boys. This time around, we have my cousins right here.
What's going on?
And
Deanna.
Deanna, there you go. My girlfriend's name is Deanna, too.
Oh.
Okay.
So I never know how to approach him. Like, sometimes it's like, I be asking, hey, do you want Deanna or Diana?
Oh.
It depends, you know. I have to be very clear. She has pulled my ear a couple times because of it.
What does she go by?
She goes by Deanna. The same thing.
Deanna.
Same.
Diana.
It's like a mix. To me, it's like a mix of like Latin, but also like a little touch of American. You know the pronunciation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
My name sounds like shit in Spanish. Derek, like you don't see a Derek in Mexico. Nowadays, you might because of the internet. But
yeah.
back in the day, I was like the only Derek back in the day.
What would it be in Spanish? Derek?
Derek.
That does sound a little bit weird.
It sounds fucking weird.
Where did your mom get it from?
So it was actually my dad.
Your pop's the one that came
Yeah,
up
my
with it?
pops. Yeah, he was really big into baseball back in the day in the 90s, you know. And I guess he liked American sports and he saw the name Derek on there. And he's like, well, I'm going to name my boyo good old Derek. And then my following name is Ulises. So it's just like,
Derek Ulises?
it's like a mind fuck, you know. It's just like my name is literally a mind fuck. So I was like, okay, so you name me Derek. Everybody knew me in Mexico by Derek. Derek this, Derek that. Nobody knew me by Ulises. But my family did.
Yeah.
For the longest time, my family didn't even know my first name. Straight up. It's like Uli this, Uli that, Ulises this, Ulises that, you know. But they didn't fucking know my first name. It's like, ¿Cómo te llamas? Eric? I'm like, no mames. Come on, uncle. Like, fucking A, I know you're 3 beers in, but don't fucking.
You don't do it like
Yeah,
this.
bro.
Yeah, no, I get you. Dude, I always have known you by Derek. I didn't know your name was Ulises.
Yeah.
So-
Ulises.
That is crazy.
Actually, I actually
You
knew
did?
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I always knew you by like Derek and Derek and Derek and Derek.
Yeah.
That's what it was?
Do you guys have middle names? Do you guys have middle names at all?
No,
We don't.
We don't. So the way Ernie's name came upon, so my dad's name's actually Saul Ernesto.
Oh, okay.
And you know my
second name.
older brother,
Mhm.
you know my older brother, his name's Saul.
Right.
I was supposed to be named Ernesto, but something happened, bro. Something
A
happened.
glitch in the system.
Something happened, a glitch.
The fabric of time got bent somehow.
Something. Or, you know.
Your
and
mom got up in the middle of the night and was
Yeah.
like, Arturo, no Ernesto.
Yeah, este güey es Arturo. So they put me Arturo and then Ernesto, but that's how his name came upon.
But I feel like your name fits really well.
Arturo?
Arturo,
Dude,
man.
it's-
You
it's-
look like an Arturo to me.
It's such a pain in the ass though, because every time I go somewhere, they're like, "Well, what's your name?" Arturo, and they're like, "Arterio?" Like, no,
Ontario,
no.
bitch, this ain't Starbucks.
I
Like,
know.
it's Arturo, pendeja. Like, come on.
It's like Arturo. It's like it's Arthur without that H, and they're
Yeah.
like, "So how do you spell it?" I was like, "Arthur without the H," and they're like, "Wait, how does that?" I'm like, "No." Dude, it stresses me. So now I just go by Art, A-R-T, A-R-T.
Art. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So I just
Art.
everyone calls me Art, and I just go by that now.
They just
'Cause
demolished the
Arturo
They
is-
butchered it too much. This is your own doing, you bitch. You made me do this to my Instagram, you sucker.
That's on mine, same thing. You know, at work, I'll say, hey, this is Ernesto from Turner Automotive. They're like, who?
That sounds tropical. Where are you from, Ernesto? Bitch, I sold you the car. Like,
Yeah, so I'm just like Ernest with a no at the end.
Yeah.
That's what I always
Ernest
say.
with the no.
Ernest with
O.
a no.
Ernesto.
Ernest.
Yeah, I see
That's
that.
all it is.
I see
dude.
the
It's just
hack.
Ernest. Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck. How about you, Diana? Do you have a middle name?
Yes, it's Laura.
Diana Laura.
Diana
That's like a
Laura.
powerful Latina name.
Bro.
Strong. It's like, don't fuck with me. I will cut your eyeballs out in a heartbeat.
Okay.
Sorry, no. So,
Not really, but
any special stories about your name though? Like, how did it come upon, or?
yeah, it's from this lady that actually she was crowned, I think, the princess or something like. It's like not a fashion, sorry, like Nuestra Belleza Latina.
Oh,
in
okay,
Mexico.
like
She
Miss
had that
Universe
name.
Latino or something
She
like
had
that.
that name, and my mom loved it. She's like, "That's the name I want, Diana Laura." So it was around the year that I was born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
good
shit.
name.
That's,
Yeah.
That's a good name.
It's a good name, dude. I like it so much. I was like, if my daughter was named like that, I wouldn't mind it.
It's like you could be the junior.
Yeah.
You don't see that? Do you see
the
that?
Girl junior.
Dude,
A girl junior?
That's what
I
I
don't feel
told.
like you really do.
What the fuck? We need to change these people. Like, let's boycott the name society.
Me and Ernie are gonna start it.
Yeah.
Yes. He's down. He's down.
I am.
Clearly, he's
I
down.
am.
What if you were to change it and just put Laura Diana? That sounds kind of weird that way, huh?
LD.
I think
LD.
LD.
I've always liked it how it was though.
Yeah.
Down low. DL. Diana Laura.
We call her D-Lo.
D-Lo.
Yeah.
That's like a
Those are my
gangster
initials.
name.
Her initials, so it's Diana Laura.
He started
Ortega.
it, and it stuck to my family. So a lot of my family call me that now.
D-Lo?
D-Lo.
Yeah.
That's
D-Lo.
cool though.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know this is the first time hearing this.
Yeah.
And
He
then
does.
if you,
See, you're finding out shit about your brother. That
I know, I
To
know.
me, everything's new. You know, because it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
It has been.
But I know that you guys have been doing great. I know.
Dude, we've been up to some crazy stuff in this couple of years.
Well, I've seen that you're very into the whole cinematography and just building stuff, shooting footage of. You just open a page, you know, of trucks.
Yeah. So, I open a page, but a lot of people think it's just like a truck page. But it's kind of, I want to make it more into my personal life.
Okay.
But I have gone to a few truck shows and stuff like that. So it kind of, I was there, so I started shooting people's trucks because I'm into trucks. I love vehicles.
But
and
are
stuff
you
like that.
also into taking pictures of them, or just you're more into the truck? I don't know what
Scene.
Scene, yes.
Well, wait, what do you mean, like taking pictures of like
Yeah,
the
'cause,
trucks or
yeah. So what's
or truck scene?
or is it a symbiotic thing? Like, do you have love for the trucks and also for filming, so you just decided to sort of combine it?
Yeah, so it kind of like it just fell on me, man. Like it was one of those things that before I had another truck, a little bagged one and everything. I built it, and I
That
really
was
wanted.
sick. I remember seeing
Dude,
that
it was
truck.
Cool. So I wanted to take more pictures of that and kind of just but I never did it. So when I got my new truck, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start taking pictures of this one. So I opened up a page. And then at the same time, the summer started kind of kicking in. The COVID,
All the cuts came
Yeah,
out.
all
You
the
know,
cuts
it's
came
like,
out.
Moi, you know, like that scene. It's like, man, that's a badass truck.
Yeah. So like,
I can smell the rubber.
dude. So it kind of fell on me, like the COVID, like we didn't care about it anymore and stuff. So we started kind
Yeah,
of
at this point, nobody does.
yeah, no one
really.
cares about COVID. But we started hosting meets. So I would just show up and start taking pictures, and then people really started like liking the pictures that I was taking and putting out there. And honestly, I don't even charge. I would take the picture. I was there, take the picture, and actually try to look for the owner and send it to them, so other people can see.
Send you a feedy or something like
Dude,
that.
yeah, so other people can get to see like their creation. Not everyone has the same taste and like. So I was like, even if I don't like it, he liked it, so I'm gonna take a picture so he can see like his truck the way other
He's
people would see it.
building, yeah.
that he's building.
Yeah.
And dude, little by little, it has just been growing and growing and growing. I do want to get more into videos. I actually kind of dropped a little bit of videos and then focus a little bit more on photography. Because of my photography, I was learning how to change colors and stuff like that.
I feel like that's important.
Dude, it's very
I feel like
important.
if you know photography, me coming from taking classes, if you know how to do the photography part of it, cinematography just becomes easier for you.
Yeah, because you're able to see more stuff, angles and stuff like that. And I never took no classes, so this is like
You
everything.
don't need
that
no fucking
I
classes.
know.
It's art, man.
YouTube-
Art is art.
art is art, but YouTube's an academy. Honestly, YouTube is a beautiful, like a free academy. If you don't take advantage of it right now, I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was telling him that, people want to like know you in a more personal level, like they see someone behind the camera and snapping pictures, but they want to know who's behind the camera, what do they do,
Yeah.
because like me, I watch a lot of fitness YouTubers, but at the same time I'm like, well, what else do they do other than like work
Is he
out?
really a dick, or is
Yeah,
he
they-
like
Who
cool?
is he as as a person?
Yeah,
Like,
you want to know, so I think that it would be dope,
Yeah, just kind of talk a little bit more about like what I do, because I'm pretty sure a lot of the people that follow me on my Instagram, they don't even know I cut hair. Like, it's
Yeah,
because I haven't.
which you're fucking amazing at, like, which I want to get into. Yeah, I want
You
to
wanna get into
elevate
getting
you a
cut?
little bit, because that whole thing with the haircut was just amazing to see. And I was, one of the persons that was like first person there, right?
Yeah,
Seeing
in the
you
little
develop
shed.
this little career of yours, this entrepreneurship of yours, and it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it dude, it went from like having people waiting on like in my yard.
Bro, I
It
remember
was
that shit. We were
nuts.
neighbors. For those of you guys that don't know, we
Yeah.
were literally
We were
neighbors.
neighbors.
We were
lived right
neighbors.
next to each other.
And all of a sudden, like, this motherfucker just starts building some shit outside.
Yeah.
And, you know, how cool was it of your dad, like, supporting you? Because I know that he was in it and he was like, yeah, fucking
Yeah.
hey, make some money, bro.
Yeah.
Like, ball out outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he was pretty cool about me building it. I mean, I paid for everything and everything. He was just kind of like, go ahead and do whatever you want. Just
I don't give a shit. Just
yeah.
don't bother
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
Mexican dads.
dude, exactly that. That's pretty much what he told me without saying it. He just, you know when you see your dad, you know, you can tell what he's trying to tell you.
Yeah, he's like,
So, dude, ever since then, he's been supportive of everything that I do, every dumb stuff that I do. He's not everything, because on the trucks, he fucking hates my truck.
Oh,
Not
really?
hates it, but he's like, you just fucking ruined that truck. Cause, dude, now I have a lower truck, and he thinks that you're unable to use it as a truck.
yeah, because he sees the practicality of it.
Yeah,
That's what he
yeah.
likes about a truck. He's like, well, we need to pull some horses. You know, no, Dad, like, we can also lower the bitch and like
And
just
still
have,
pull 'em.
yeah, and still like vibe with it. You know,
Yeah. And I mean, my dad is old school though. You know, like my dad is one of those guys that like he would buy a truck and never even touch the like, not even change the tires. He would
Yeah,
just
not
be
even
like,
soup it up, nothing.
no,
He's
no,
like,
no,
I
no,
remember
no.
that little
Yeah.
Mazda
dude,
truck.
he still has it.
Still.
Bro, I'm envious of that fucking truck.
Bro, it's bulletproof.
Dude, that thing is bulletproof. I don't. How many miles do you think it has? Like 200
It's got like 230, 240.
It's
somewhere
up
around
there.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, and I think
This
he has
goes-
only replaced the oil. That's for sure. A battery and probably the starter and the clutch. He has gone
clutch-
through
the
two
clutch.
clutches.
Yeah. The clutch is essential, bro. Like, that's no bullshit. Like, you got no clutch, you got no truck.
Yeah. And I think that's the only thing that he has replaced in the little thing, and he still drives it. Like, dude, that thing is still running like a champ. till
Who says
today.
Japanese don't make good
Oh,
shit,
dude.
bro?
Oh,
Japanese
dude.
are insane when it comes to
Top of the
Yes.
line.
building cars,
Yeah.
bro.
And then Ernie, well, he works for Toyota, so
Yeah.
you know he's a little bit more. You know,
Yeah.
with the
So
whole-
tell me. So he's saying you work for Toyota, right? I'm about to get you on this motherfucker.
Well,
No,
Chevy-
no,
no,
just wait.
Chevy and Toyota.
Have they gotten cheaper? Be honest with me. Like, have the newer cars gotten cheaper in comparison to older cars? What do you think?
No, so I mean, when it comes, so I sell GM and Toyota products. So I
Okay.
sell both. Now, when you're talking about like Japanese made, the you know, like Toyota is, I want to say like a little bit behind. They're not behind, but they just stay behind because they say if it's not broken, why fix it? You know, so
right.
you have an engine, you know, like for example on her 4Runner that she has, it's a 4.0 V6.
Damn, girl, you
And-
got some firepower.
oh yeah.
You got you got that toy life, huh? Okay.
And I mean, that's a bulletproof engine. It's been around for years and years, and they still have.
Ding! It won't fucking fail on you. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah. You can
It
run
won't.
them.
Yeah.
It won't. And so they say, you know, but now it's becoming an issue where you have to meet admissions and you have to meet certain mileage per gallon.
Yeah.
So they're taking that away. So they're gonna. I think next year they're gonna be taking that engine out
And
then-
developing something new.
Yeah.
They probably already have it. Those motherfuckers are so ahead of themselves.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah. They
Yeah.
probably had it like 10 years back.
yeah.
They're
It's
just like,
well,
hey,
we
look.
can't release it because they still don't give a fuck about the climate.
Yeah. We're still good.
You know?
Well, didn't when they did the Toyota Supra, if not mistaken, when BMW designed that engine.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Toyota, if not mistaken, Toyota made redo the engine a couple of times because they didn't hold standards to their protocols.
Yeah, so that's actually, it's an engine that it's on in BMWs.
Mhm.
But then what they did is Toyota was like, hey, you know, we are going to modify it to our standards. Because a lot of people were saying, well, BMWs are not reliable. But Toyota went in there and said, hey, no, our engineers are going to do this, this, and this to it. And you have to be okay with it. And so it's supposed to be a reliable vehicle.
The Supra,
Yeah.
the new
Yeah.
Supra, it looks
The
sick
Supra.
as fuck, man. It looks
It's
like a
like-
Batmobile.
Yeah. And it's like very BMW, though. I mean, people think that it's just the badge of the Toyota badge. But they did mess with it a little bit.
Fuck. I don't know shit about cars, man. No, actually, I did know that the fucking BMW. I'm not a connoisseur per se, but I know, I know how to change oil. You know, like, I know how to do my own.
Hey,
That
that's
makes me feel
something.
so proud of myself.
Oh,
man.
dude, that's something. Because there's a lot of people, you'll be amazed. There's a lot of people that don't even know how to change a tire.
yeah.
Like,
You know who you are.
sorry guys, if you're one of them, you gotta start getting with the program here.
And you know, let me clarify this, because a lot of people are like, you're not a man, especially in the Hispanic culture. Like, you're not a man if you don't know your way around a car. No, bro, you're not a human. If you use a fucking car, learn how to use the car.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Learn how to take the tires. I mean, you never know. What if you get a flat tire at like 2-3 in the morning? What are you gonna call your mom, your dad?
fucking Ghostbusters, because you're gonna be hunted the rest of the fucking night. Stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like, learn how to fucking use a wrench every now and again.
Or a jack. You know, learn the 101s.
Yeah, bro. Change your oil.
Check
your
your
tires.
oil.
Rotate your tires. Brakes. You know, they start getting a little crazy, but you know, YouTube can literally help you with everything.
YouTube
is everything,
Is an academy.
YouTube is everything. YouTube is
academy.
Google. Yeah.
I mean, dude, you know, when I had a BMW, she had a BMW for, and then I had one.
That's cute.
And dude, those engines, they are a pain. But it broke down on me. It blew out a hose, you know. And then so I asked around, hey, you know, how much do you charge for this to get fixed? $3,000, $4,000. You know, it's just like, damn.
Yeah.
And then Art and I, dude, we just went at it.
We
fixed it.
tackled it.
YouTube.
Dude, and it wasn't even at a,
$400 parts.
Yeah.
And then just labor, you know, I mean, it was us.
Yeah, that's what caused the labor.
Yeah, the labor.
Well, the
Yeah.
parts can be pricey.
but it wasn't even that hard. Like, I mean, it was like what, like 2-3 clamps, and there was one part that was a bitch to get off. What it was like something that we couldn't really reach or put it back. I don't remember what it was. And when we were doing this, it was actually outside of Diana's house, you know, because it broke in Delta, and it was cold.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't
Fuck
remember
doing
what month it
mechanical
was.
shit outside in the cold,
Dude,
bro.
but we got
I am
it
too
done.
spoiled for that shit,
We-
bro.
we-
Too spoiled. I need a garage. Give me a goddamn garage and I'll do the
Dude.
oil change in that bitch. Don't
Honestly.
fucking put me outside.
No. Give me a garage, dude. We had a garage. That would be amazing, but we didn't have it at that day.
I've had my brother has helped me fix a lot of the shit in my car, you know.
Yeah, because he's a
and,
mechanic.
Yeah, Ruby. Yeah. He helps me, but he makes me struggle, bro. Too. He's like, "No, you figure it out, you fuck." And then he sees me, I can't get a piece, then he'll butt in, you know, and be like, "This is how you do it, you fuck," you know. But he helps me a lot.
Yeah.
He has helped me a lot, you know. And
Who does he work for?
So he is actually a diesel. What the fuck do they call it? Like he works for a truck company. He's the mechanic of truck companies. So every Grondike in the area that you see roaming around, which is the company that carries oil or no asphalt. Asphalt is what he does. Oil and asphalt, I think.
Yeah.
He fixes those sound bitches. So he works. He's a mechanic. He's just
shit.
a mechanic on a.
So he's a diesel tech type deal.
diesel tech. Yes.
That's badass. That's where the money's at.
Bro, he's right now, I don't want to jinx it, but he's he's putting his time, he's looking to get a raise, hopefully, you know, because he deserves it, because he fucking
He busts it.
not only that, the demand for diesel mechanics is so high still.
Oh, yeah.
But people don't want to do that. Like, I don't
It's
want to
heavy
be a
work.
grease monkey, bro.
Dude, diesel's heavy. Like, usually when
yeah.
you're talking about diesel, you're talking about like bigger engines, bigger components.
Exactly.
It's not like a gas where it's
Yeah, it's not a
small
car
thing.
where you have a heavy piece and it's already like veins are popping up like you're in a Rambo movie. You know, you're like, no, I'm good. I can hold it. You know, no, that shit's like, we need to crane up this son bitch because
Yeah.
then it's gonna fall or it's dangerous. You know, it's just like 3 times worse.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of you have to have a passion for that job. Because like,
Yeah.
you know, we have techs where I work, and I was actually just talking to one today, and you know, he's like, yeah, you know, I spent $3,700 in just tools.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah,
like, holy
his
shit.
tool fucking inventory is insane. I'm like,
Dude.
why the fuck are you buying Gucci wrenches and all this bullshit? You know,
Hey,
like,
but they make a difference. Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the wrench, like
Yeah.
it makes your job because like as more cars come, like that's the one thing I don't know if I could be a mechanic because like newer cars come, they tend to change everything around.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you have
They
to
don't
keep-
want you to fix them.
Yeah,
they don't
no,
want
no.
people to fix them. They
No.
want people to get another fucking car and get you in the loop and spend your fucking
Yeah.
money 300 by 300 every fucking year.
Oh
and
yeah.
if not, they want you to come back
It'll be
to
fine.
they want you to come back to the dealership. Like they want you to come back to the dealership and then fix it, like a certified mechanic, because they have the tools. It's like, dude, and it gets expensive, honestly.
Yeah. Just because a
Extremely.
fucker has this fucking weird tool that the
Yeah.
Japanese decided to make.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, I got the tool. I'll get the fucking bolt out of there.
Yeah.
You're just like,
$3,000 later.
yeah, bro.
It's insane.
So when so you have the first truck, right?
Yeah.
So what did you do to your first truck?
Okay, so the first truck actually was built. So it's an OBS. For a lot of people that don't understand what OBS, it stands for old body style.
Okay.
That's what OBS.
I don't know
for.
what that's.
No,
but
yeah, but it's OBS. It was a 91 Chevy Silverado. Dude, it was amazing.
good body, yeah, that's a
it
good
was-
body.
it was
90s
beautiful.
bodies, 80s bodies. Give me
Yeah.
that fucking meaty,
Metal.
Yeah,
fuck you in the
dude,
road
it's-
kind of
it's,
face.
It's
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
metal, like it's nice and metal. So
No bullets go through that bitch.
no. So I got that one, and then I did a lot of work. It was built by Cuhsins out in Texas. I actually sent it out to Texas,
Oh shit.
and I got
Man,
it all
all
decked
in?
out. Yeah, and then I got AccuAir. So this truck had AccuAir, which it's a air management system. To slam all the way to the ground. It would actually hit the
For
frame.
airbags to
Yeah, for the-
lower it
yeah.
and okay.
Yeah, so it hit the frame, and it had sensors all the way around the truck.
Oh, I've
So,
heard about those. Those
yeah,
are expensive,
dude,
bro.
it was legit. So like if you would load it up more in one corner by itself, it,
It
would
would
level
adjust,
up. It would
yes.
adjust
Isn't
itself.
that crazy?
Dude,
Yeah.
you can even
Something
control it. So it was so nuts. This truck was a 91. Like that's when I was born. That's 30 years back.
The best age, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah. 90s baby right here.
Yeah.
And then so it was a 90s, dude, and they even had an app on my truck so I can control the air management with my cell phone.
What
yeah,
the
dude.
fuck?
It was legit. If
What
anyone's
should they do, man?
dude, if anyone's trying to do some bags, look into AccuAir or Airlift.
There you go. You guys have it there for all those car connoisseurs or car freaks.
Yeah, car freaks, if you guys are looking to bag your truck, do AccuAir or Airlift. Hands down the best out there.
Fuck. I don't even. Thank you for that. Thank you for that lesson. I should bow to you for teaching me how to be a more.
Well, there's more components that go into the whole thing. Like, I mean, I can go days and days talking about it. You have to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
like upper control arms, lower control arms, and then you got to get the bag. You got to relocate your spring.
I feel like
Dude.
that's how you start learning a
Yeah.
lot of this shit. Cause like when I'm recording, like I'm like, okay, what mic sounds the best? What headphones are the best for the price?
Yeah.
Like that's I always tell people, like, if you want to start doing shit, do shit with a budget, but do it right.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
I agree with that 100%. Because a lot of people go all out without even doing the research. And you can do, I mean, I don't know if I can say names of companies. Or,
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's say you go.
No, I'm just playing. I'm sorry if I ever made. Yeah.
But let's say you go and buy some beats.
naive.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's say you go and buy some some beats, right?
Beats, okay.
Yeah, some beats, and you can buy like they're like $300-400, but you can buy like a smaller brand and get actually 2 pairs instead of just that one. If you do your homework, dude,
Oh, bro.
you're set. And that's the thing that I have learned with cameras. Like with cameras, dude, I would spend money on nonsense shit. I was like, I would see YouTubers. Let's say they had this lens, so I'm like, dude, I need that lens. I would order it like $2,000 later. It wasn't doing the things that that guy was doing with it. And I was like,
look handsome like him.
I know. And I was
What
like,
the fuck? I look worse. You
Yeah.
can see all my flaws in that camera.
your colors, dude, my colors
Man, I
weren't
am
even
pasty
there.
as fuck.
Dude, the colors weren't there, and I was like, what the fuck's going on here? Like, what am I doing wrong? Dude, finally, like, I sat down and I did all my research and everything. And dude, it's not your lens, it's just the way you, actually set it up, your f-stops, your shutter speeds, your ISOs. Like, if you guys want to get into cameras, like, dude, search your apertures, ISO, and all that good stuff. Don't waste your money on, like, on an
Like a
expensive
$5,000 camera, $3,000 camera.
Well,
when you're gonna shoot like 3 YouTube videos and still are undecided about it.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do that. I mean, that's what I did. My camera's a pretty nice camera,
I'm gonna
wanna-
start big. I'm gonna make it.
Dude, that was the mentality. That was the mentality of it. But dude, you can do a lot of things. Even with the GoPro, like even if you had a GoPro, like you can do a lot with the GoPro. A lot of people don't believe the power of a GoPro.
You
but,
can definitely
dude,
do.
And they're what? I think they're running around like 400 right now. Like for the newest, we'll say $500 compared to $5,000.
For like the 8 or something like that, the GoPro.
Don't they have the 9?
I think the 9's
I think we have 9 already.
Well, honestly, like you don't need the 9. Like,
You don't.
You could get away with the 7 or an 8.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like they already give you 4K
Oh,
if
yeah.
you want.
I think
Yeah.
I think on the GoPros they have been giving you 4K since the like the
Yeah,
4th.
yeah, it's
So,
something crazy.
I mean, a lot of people go and they're like, "Oh, 8K." No sean mamones, like TVs only project 1080p. They're not even at 4K yet. YouTube plays back. I think YouTube is at 4K actually right now. Instagram is only at 1080p.
Yeah.
So
And it already looks great.
yeah,
I'm
and
like,
people are over here trying to do AK. No, mames.
it's like this will look better than your eyes. Don't try to sell me on that shit. My eyes are like infinity K, homie.
Oh, yeah.
Like these are my eyes. Like,
dude, there's not a single camera out there that can represent the eye. Like they've been trying and they haven't even gone close to it. So trust your eye.
I think your eye is like so many thousand megapixels, like straight up. It's just like it's just no compare.
No, there isn't.
God don't make mistakes, man.
No.
Well, sometimes. Do you struggle since you have blue eyes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't they say that people that have blue eyes tend to have like a vision that it tends to like decay more quicker? Like, do you use glasses, like actual glasses?
I do use glasses. Yeah.
See,
That
it's
might
like,
be true.
So
Dude.
it might be a true statistic, but I don't know.
I
have
think
heard that
so.
too,
I
but-
think so. Yeah, that people, because what happens is that for some reason the eyes can collect more light, whereas something that's black.
Yeah.
I might be bullshitting. I'm sorry. I don't fucking know, but I've heard something like that.
We're not eye doctors here.
Yeah, I'm not an optometrist. Like, I'm just probably talking out of my ass here, but
We're
I've
going-
heard something like that. You know,
I
that
have heard
people with
something like
colored
that, too.
eyes.
And that's probably true. And I mean, if that's what it takes, I'll take it.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you beautiful eyes, but I'm also gonna fuck you with glasses.
That's fine.
I'll take
it.
I'll take it.
Yeah, they're everywhere, man. It's very strange seeing a Latino with light colored eyes, though.
Yeah.
Especially here. I mean, if you go to Guadalajara, you know, down in this, I don't want to say, well, it is the South.
More south.
But also there's a lot of people with light skin in Chihuahua where we're from, right?
Yeah.
Well, look at you.
Yeah, I'm a light skinned motherfucker. I look like a fucking, I don't know, like, yeah, I have some sort of gene there that.
Something, huh?
Yeah, I have some mix, some mestizo
Well, dude,
shit going on.
my mom, actually, from my mom's side of the family, we have aunts with green eyes and
Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah, we have aunts with green eyes.
Well, I mean, even Derek.
Yeah.
I got some shit going on in my head, in my eyes. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he's got colored eyes too.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, they changed like my personality, I guess.
Little hazel,
Yeah, little hazel, little fuck you, you know, a little red sometimes.
Depending, huh?
Yeah. So Ernie,
Yes.
I wanted to talk to you about a little bit about your fitness sort of journey.
Yeah.
I when I left Montrose, when we were still over there, I remember going to the gym, and you guys actually were the pioneers of going to the gym. I remember, if I'm not mistaken, there was like the people that started going to the gym was you and your brother. I remember.
Yeah.
And then
Wait, me or Soul?
you.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
No, you were getting yours. You were getting yours.
We both went together at
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
We would go.
Yeah, remember that little gym that I don't know what it
High
became?
country.
High country, man.
High
Dude.
country.
Dude, it
That's
became
your favorite.
Hell yeah.
what did it became? I think it's like a secondhand store for outdoor
No.
stuff.
Yeah, it's
It's
an outdoor
store now.
They sell outdoor
Mm.
things.
Nice. Colorado. Well, go figure.
I know.
It's like, who needs to be fit? Be fit outside.
Yeah.
Hike in the mountains,
Go
bitch.
hike.
Yeah. Go camp. Go fuck in the forest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go run around in the forest.
But
No
I
gyms.
remember we started there.
Yeah.
And then, so what I wanted to get to is like, we ended, let's say, I can't remember very clear, but it was right after high school, right? You started picking up the weights.
Yes.
Like for real. And then you just sort of never stopped. At least I saw that you never stopped after that. So what made you just sort of transform yourself? Because you really did transform. Like, I came back from Denver and I'm like, who the fuck ate Ernie? Like, like you ate Ernie? Who the fuck ate him? Like,
Who are you?
yeah, I'm like,
Dude, yeah, he changed a lot.
You know, so how it started is back then when we used to play soccer, right? So
Right.
that's kind of where it kind of started, because I've always liked the whole working out, you know, like running, working out, and
being
just,
fitness
yeah.
in general. Yeah.
But I don't really go for the purpose of like, oh, I want to look good. You know, I don't really do it for that.
You're not infatuated with yourself.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go and be like, oh, like look at me. You know, I mainly do it for the fact that, you know, it kind of like calms down my anxiety and like just
Oh,
calms me
shit.
down to where like it levels me down, and then I'm able to sleep comfortably.
You're able to
That's-
fucking, you don't need no bullshit in your life. You
Yeah.
just leave it on the weights. Fuck up the weights.
Yeah,
And
yeah, exactly. And so that's kind of how I started. So when we got done with high school soccer, then I started working out right after that, right?
Yeah.
And then we went up to Northeastern.
Northeast. Wow. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Yeah, we were over there. We were freaking out over there. Huh? That's when I started sort of developing into the character that you see right now in front of you, people. Like that's when it all
That's
started.
when Derek started kicking in.
Yeah,
Ernie's.
we went to college together, so
Okay.
and then I stopped there.
That was a fun time, though. That was a fun time. Like, it was a shitty college, but it was such a fun
It
time.
was, dude.
It really was. That's
I mean, you know, you had the soccer house, you had the baseball house, you know,
Yeah.
for parties and stuff.
just
And
fucking alcohol everywhere, bro. And everybody was chill with it.
yeah,
Everybody was chill with it.
dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap. Yeah.
Dirt cheap alcohol.
Do you remember when we went to a McDonald's? The town was so small
Oh,
that we went to a McDonald's. They saw us. And they were like, "Oh, you guys are the soccer kids, huh?" I'm like, "Bitch, how do you know? Like,
That's
how?"
how small it
Yeah.
was.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's tiny.
It's because they knew
Tiny.
that it was gonna like be a soccer program in development for the college, and it is a college
Oh.
town.
yeah,
So, yeah, they just knew that it was us. I guess they saw the paisa in us, and they're like, these guys
Yeah.
play soccer. I could tell.
Estos son.
Yeah, these are it.
yeah.
But sorry, yeah, continue with that. You started. You were working out over there too, right?
Not really, dude. So like,
We're bullshitting.
so
I
like,
was trying to, but
yeah, like I would kind of go, but not really. So remember, so you had school, right? And
Yeah.
then after school, then we had practice, and then after
Right.
practice, then you had dinner.
It was
Usually
so
practice,
hot.
you know, yeah, and it was already you were like so tired and worn out, so you're just like, let's just go to sleep, you know.
Yeah.
And so when I came back, you know, that was 6 months in, you know, and I came back and I was like already back to being super
You were
scrawny.
a meatball back there. Like, you were bulky. You were really bulky.
Beefier, yeah.
Yeah, you were definitely beefier. I remember, I'm like, how in the fuck? This guy fucked up like 50 chicken nuggets one night.
Oh.
No stress. That's literally what he would bet. I'll bet you 50 chicken nuggets I can fuck this up.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
what is this? Like, this is not healthy. Like, it's like, are you okay? Like, is your heart okay?
Diabetes ahí.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, and that's kind of where I came back to Montrose, and then I started going back to the gym because I just needed that activity, you know.
Yeah.
So I started going back to the gym, and I think after that, you know, I've left it months,
Yeah.
you know, like a month or two. But then
Was
I
it
get
because you reach a goal, or were you like, I'm okay with this, or was it just because you just were like, you know?
yeah,
I'm not
no,
feeling it?
mainly is just kind of like just taking a break, you know, and usually it would be like because of an injury, like hurt my back, hurt the knee or something.
Oh, okay.
And so I would step back and then get back to it.
Those
But-
are great days too, you know. It's like I can't fucking work out. My back is fucked up. But low key, you're like, fucking hey, I kind of like not doing shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know.
Feels good.
Right.
Take a little breather.
Yeah.
I love it. I think that it's, you know, it's something that I feel like I'm always going to want and need.
Of course, it's so good for you.
Yeah.
If just fitness, and a lot of people get confused that you have to look like an Instagram model.
Yeah.
It's not about that. It's
No.
about just being healthy, moving your fucking skeleton every now and
Yeah.
again, you know,
Yeah.
and just
Totally
being
agree with
active.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A
I
lot of
agree with
peop-
that.
Yeah, a lot of people get obsessed with like, no, bro, I need the Jesus lines. I need the fucking Jesus lines. I'm like,
Dude.
bro, it's okay. As long as you don't have a heart attack, I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, it's because
Yeah.
I think social media has really fucked with us on that, like
Oh.
perspective, like
Yeah.
having that perfect body, having that perfect
Lifestyle in a way.
lifestyle, and it's like, dude, it's unreal. Like, I mean, it's real because obviously someone's doing it,
Yeah.
but you don't really know their backstory. I mean,
Or what happens behind cameras too.
dude,
Exactly.
exactly. Now that I do like pictures, like photography and stuff like that, like you get to see the bad side of it. You know, like all like
Yeah.
everything that you see on TV, like how it's not true. Like it's not true. I always tag my brother here on videos and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I'm like, look, dude, this is how this commercial's really shot, because they'll put like behind the camera scene, and it's like legit fake. Like everything's set up and everything. And all
Not
these
this show though. This is
No,
real.
no, this is
you
real.
guys
Straight
saw
live.
how we started. I was awkward as
Yeah.
fuck.
This is raw.
No,
this is very
This
raw.
is straight raw. We didn't practice or anything. But, you know, as I get more into it, it's like, it's a little scary, to be quite honest, because you can actually fake something. Like, you can seriously
Oh,
fake
yeah.
something that is not even there.
Yeah, and then
And-
you got that Photoshop action.
Oh,
Exactly.
dude.
Where
Like,
they-
you can do
Yeah.
amazing stuff.
Yeah. Oh, bro, don't even get me started. So I took a cinematography class, right? And they teach you all the fucking programs. I've never been good at Photoshop, right? And I don't know if that's a good or a bad, probably a bad idea. Maybe good. I don't fucking know. But I got into Photoshop a little bit and I sucked. I really sucked. But I saw guys and girls that were really good at fucking managing the program. And it's they made it seem so simple. I'm going to erase the letters here. Put this one here, put another letter here. Bro, they can literally fuck someone's life up by literally either deep fakes or just adjusting shit that it looks like, oh, this is what it is, you know?
Yeah. And that's pretty much what, like, Instagram is. Like, all this fake stuff, like, bodybuilders and everything, and everyone's like, I want to look like him. I'm like, dude, no, like, that shit is not true. Like, just come to reality. Like you say, like, stay fit. Well, not stay fit, but eat healthy. Make better choices. Instead of eating 2 burgers, maybe cut down to 1. I don't know. It might work.
I want to ask Diana this. Diana, you being a girl, what do you think about like guys looking like they're some sort of popcorn on Instagram? Like, do you find that attractive, or does that say something like, oh man, he must be dedicated and work hard? Or how do you see that? How do you perceive that as a girl?
I really just, I don't know.
I like my boyfriend, bitch. Don't ask me this.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't really follow guys like that, and I never look at him unless he's showing me, because I personally, why am I going to look at something that I'm not interested in? So when he shows me, I'm just like, I don't know. He's like, I want to look like this guy. I'm like, I don't know. I think you look great.
You look great.
I think Ernie looks great the way he is, and he just has that balance, you know? Yeah. We can take it serious during the week, and then the weekend it's like, all right, it's fun. Let's go.
Let's get some fucking nachos.
Let's go get some drinks.
Like Chick-fil-A.
Let's go have fun. But, I mean, during the week, it's definitely nice to stay on track. But when it comes to that subject, not to go off subject.
No. Go ahead. Go on tangents. I don't give a shit. Yeah.
I don't find it attractive. No, I don't.
You heard it here. You know, like, just be fit.
But then again, look at
this man right here.
I mean, but you're also talking to GQ over here.
Yeah.
You know?
But then when he's showing me, like, oh gosh, I don't even know their names, but sometimes he shows me certain ones.
This guy's Slovakian. He's the new
bumpy
Arnold.
everywhere and pretty dramatic, you know, very dramatic looks, and I don't know. Yeah.
But I mean, you know, if you gotta do it for the lifestyle, you know, if you're just wanting to be like super shredded, or if you want to be like super bulky, and it's boring
for no reason. It's like, bro, like Kevin Hart said, it's like your body's the tits, but you're working at AT&T, like with the fucking headset, you know, breaking all. Oh, I fucking can't, you know, like manage this. Yeah.
No, dude. So I was gonna compete in a show 2 years ago, right?
It would have been 2 years. Could be right before COVID.
A fitness show, one of those where you get to wear that fucking
Speedo and you do it.
Is it a Speedo or a thong?
It was a Speedo.
Or both.
We'll go with the thong. Sounds better. It's a Speedo.
Okay.
But I was gonna do it, just to give it a shot and push myself to that level, you know, and
to see if you could do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then week before, I stepped out. I decided not to do it. I backed out. And people might say, well, what a pussy or whatever, you know, but I don't care. I actually, there for a minute, I absolutely hated working out. I absolutely hated eating in a healthier way. And it was just stress, you know, way more stress than you needed. And I was dead all day. I felt like a
How many times a day did you work out?
Twice.
So, you were doing them doubles, huh?
Yeah, so I was going in the morning before to do cardio, right? And then I would go in the afternoon, work out, and then do cardio again. And so I kept doing that, and I was just like, this is stupid. Like, to go win a little plastic trophy.
Yeah. As soon as you saw that chicken breast on that plate, you were like, I fucking hate my life right now.
Yeah. And that's the thing that people don't understand about fitness. Like, fitness is not...
It's expensive and a lot of fucking work.
Well, and then we're humans, man. We're not... we're not robots. Like, dude, have a little bit of cake, have a little bit of fun. Like he says, you know, you have to have like figure out your lifestyle. Yeah. He came to the point where he even hated it.
Yeah, dude, I like after that, once I backed out, there was like I think a few months where I just flat out did not even like feel like working out or like eating healthy again.
Damn.
I was just kind of like, dude, this is...
Give me the fucking fries.
I thought he was gonna give up on the gym for a second. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
It's like,
This
you
is
got
it.
me in
This
this shit,
is it,
bitch.
Ernesto.
You better come up.
Dude, he actually went down pretty bad.
Yeah.
And it was a little
Damn.
scary, like, but now he's back at it.
Yeah,
No, completely, yeah.
But I mean, now it's definitely different. So what we do, we do, eat healthy throughout the week and then
That's
slack
awesome.
on the weekends. And now we're even throwing in some yoga,
Bro, yoga.
Dude.
Oh, did you start doing that yoga
So-
shit?
So we just started.
Okay.
Oh, so yeah, remember I was telling you about it.
Uh-huh.
So that I wanted to kind of do it. I was being serious.
Yeah.
And so we met a couple out of Texas that just moved here, and she does yoga and she teaches at Gold's in Montrose.
They're
And so-
yogis, yeah.
Yeah, and so she's like, come out, and try it out. And I was like, I want to. And she gave us some passes, and we went out, dude, and tried it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
10 out of
It's
10
different.
recommend.
Yeah.
What
It's
do you-
fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Do you guys do the last minute meditation towards the end?
It was like not as long.
Yeah.
Remember that last
I think
stage
'cause
is
she
kind of
got
like
into telling us the story because we know her too.
Yeah.
And she just didn't do the full thing, and we were kind of chatty. But maybe if more people would have been there, she would have been more.
Probably,
into
yeah.
it.
Wait till you
Yeah.
get to the meditation part of it. Like after you stress your body, stretch it all these weird ways, and you come down and you breathe every morning. Like if you do it every morning,
Yeah.
bro, you're gonna have a great day. Clear your mind. I don't know what
It's-
the fuck is in
what?
that. I
Dude.
don't know what it is.
So you do
Yeah.
yoga?
Yeah, I
Every
try to do
morning.
it every morning.
Okay.
I started. I took a class in college and fucking fell in love with it.
yeah.
And then now I'm doing the men's workout. It's like a men yoga. So for people that like use a lot of their shoulders, work out, upper body.
Dude, that'd be good
lower
for
body.
me because I'm always cutting hair.
It's
Bro.
impressive what yoga can do for you,
it's
honestly.
insane.
You don't think about it, but it really is.
It's weird. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know what it is. One time. Oh, go ahead.
Well, so like when we went, because it's an experience. It's your first time there, and when we went, and I was just kind of like, oh shit, like what do we do, And,
Yeah.
and I asked her, hey, so do we stretch before we do this, or? And she's like, no, that's kind of like part of it.
Yeah.
And it's freaking cool because like she starts off kind of slow and then kind of like goes harder and harder,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you can stretch to however you want.
That's
You
the
know?
beauty. That's
Yeah.
the beauty. Like this is the beauty about yoga. You don't have to stretch to the limits that they can because what you're doing right now, it's already a fucking workout.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you're
Yeah.
getting work. Regardless if you can only do 7 inches through, you're already getting
Yeah.
a fucking
Yeah.
workout.
Yeah.
Insane.
It doesn't fucking matter, yeah. So I see this dude fucking standing in his hands, I'm like, bro, it's 7 in the morning. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead, fucking do a child's pose, roll on the ground, meditate, and just relax.
This guy's over there stretching. And
Yeah, bro.
At
this
7
fool is
a.m.?
Like I'm checking this guy out. Fucking 7 in the morning, dude. I'm like, bro, how?
There's some people that can get up in the morning and just get their day going.
Yeah.
Like there's
Yeah.
people that have that mentality. Like, oof, and we're ready to go.
Yeah. What works is when I wake up, because I won't get up just to get up. I'm lazy. I'm
Yeah.
just lazy. I like to sleep in.
You have to have a purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what I do is I look at my phone, put a podcast on that I like, listen to them, or if I'm on YouTube, watch the podcast, and then on this computer, the one that we're using right now, I record. I have YouTube and play the yoga. So I'm listening and watching something while I'm watching this other dude, So
Yeah.
I'm like combining both of them. So it just makes it easier because you're awake.
You're
You're like,
multitasking and
you're-
everything.
yeah. I'm listening and I'm like awake because I want to listen, but at the same time I'm like working my body.
Yeah.
That's
So
pretty
what is
badass.
your favorite pose, Derek?
My favorite pose,
Yoga pose, yeah.
as far as like regular poses, I like downward dog. That's you fucking dirty fucks. Don't even. Downward dog is good.
Remember that one?
Just because it stretches. I play soccer, so it stretches your legs really well.
Yeah.
I like Cobra. When I was in class, I like doing like the tree pose, shit like that, you know, just the cactus and you know the lotus, which there was some poses that I felt like my hips were gonna pop out of place or something, you know.
Yeah.
And the teacher was just really graceful and really accepting, you know. It's a cool community, it really is.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's
that's pretty cool.
just calm people that are just wanting to chill and stretch.
Exactly, bro.
It brings you back to like calm the shit.
Yeah.
Calm
Some
your shit
Mexicans
down.
like yoga.
They should. They
We're
should.
here.
Yeah.
It's intense. It's cool.
Yeah, and they say well, a lot of people think about it, think about yoga, and they're like, oh, it's they're worshiping the devil.
Hey, dude, that's what I was actually gonna ask. Like that, you
Yeah,
know, I
'cause
have heard that.
Yeah.
So a lot of Mexicans don't do it because of that.
So what
So what's the
happens?
thing?
So what
I'm
happens?
first.
And I'm not an expert, but from what I know is basically when you're doing yoga, they give you a mantra, is what they call. So at the end of the session, or when you start meditating, they give you some sort of a mantra. What the mantra is basically like a word that brings positivity into your life, you know. And that's a horrible explanation, but it's something along those lines. For instance, health. That
Yeah.
could be your mantra. So you're meditating and thinking about health, and that's your mantra. But that's more of a mental exercise than
Yeah.
it could be spiritual, you
Yeah.
know, but you don't have to go that deep if you don't want to. Like, it's weird because a lot of people depict things as that's a religion, but in reality it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
different. It's different, but it's just how you see it, you know. You take
Yeah.
the good out of it, you know, you take what you like and
Exactly.
take what you need from the things, and that's the beauty of it. You don't have to be like, no, I'm gonna shave my head and go to, you know, fucking the Himalayas and do it. No, you don't have to. You can get a lot of benefits just by adopting and being accepting of
Yeah.
of the art or the stretches.
No, absolutely. I totally agree because I would think that, you know, if you're like praising or whatever, you know, that's more of like, you know, if you're like bowing down to the devil or I don't know, it's that shit, you know. But yoga, I did not feel that way at all.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it just calms you down.
It's just a
does.
relaxation.
Calms you
It's
down
like-
and like you like stretch. And like I was telling her, I wanted to do it because I do this, you know, we work out, you do squats, you do bench, you do deadlifts, you do this like so stiff workouts, you know, and then you forget to like go and like actually stretch out the muscles and everything.
Yeah. And it's a lovely thing to enjoy too.
Yeah.
Just stretching your body.
Yeah.
Keeps you healthy, keeps
Oh,
you
yeah.
movable. It prevents you from injuries. Like
Yeah.
the majority of the injuries is because you're not flexible enough. You
Yeah.
twist your body and you're like, oh fuck, that's it. You know, I'm
Yeah.
take off this fucking weights. I'm done for take me out, coach. I'm out for the season.
Oh yeah. And not enough water too. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand the water is the key too.
Bro.
Keep that like
Yeah.
you gotta keep it.
H2O.
Yeah, H2 is the all this caffeine stuff like Gatorades and stuff like that. They off it. Start
Yeah,
start drinking more water, definitely.
Yeah, there's nothing better than water.
And I'm
really.
over here
no.
drinking coffee.
But
Ignore the
treat
coffee.
yourself to some cheat meals every now
No,
and
you
again.
have to,
course.
man. I
Yeah.
mean, this whole week, you know, we've been eating healthy, and dude, we deserve a little bit of a cheat meal
No,
today.
bro. I know that
So-
you've been working hard too. Like so what made you start like getting into the fitness part of it? Because you've been
Dude, I always have
you've
been
been going at it,
Yeah,
but
I always have been into like in and out. I have always been in and out because like I always have been involved with Ernie, like you said, when we first started going to the gym. Dude, this is like back in 2011, right?
Yeah.
So back in 2011, we kind of started this journey. I ended up moving to North Dakota for a little bit. And then
Oh, yeah,
like
I
I moved
remember
to
that shit.
Texas. You know, I was a little bit all over the place. So I kind of dropped the fitness, and then I came back, and I thought I was in shape, dude. I was weighing like 200 pounds, thinking I was in shape.
I'm big.
What the? Dude.
I'm good. I'm big.
Yeah, dude. I thought I was in shape. You know, I had the arms and shit. And then, dude, one day, one of my buddies, his name's Armando, Armando Reina. He, there's this, I'm pretty sure.
Shout out to Armando.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Armando. He actually, dude, he helped me a lot. And then my brother, obviously, here, I'll talk a little bit about it. So he insisted on us on doing an 8-week challenge at Gold's Gym. You know how they do a 12-week challenge?
Yeah.
So they did an 8 weeks. So I was like, fuck it, I can do 8 weeks. You know, no sweat. I'll do 8 weeks. Dude, so I did this 8 weeks. And at this time, I thought I was in shape, dude. And Ernie would always tell me, he's like, dude, eating healthy is not hard. You know, you just got to do it. You just got to do it. And I was like, whatever. I'll just work out and I'll just get muscle and then, you know, whatever. I'll still eat burgers throughout the whole week. And then, cause it's easy for me, dude. I'm serious, cause I'm a barber. So like McDonald's is right across the fuck, like.
And
right
you've
across.
always had like a good metabolism too.
But then it started slowing down.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't realize that part, you know. So that's just
once it's 25, everything after that is
down.
like, why am I gaining weight in unnecessary areas?
Exactly.
Like this does not look hot.
Yeah,
Like,
and then for like, dude, I think for like a whole year, I think the first or second year of my barbering career, dude, all I did was eat out. The whole fucking year. So I was like, you know what, I gotta change my lifestyle. So Armando was like, hey, let's do the 8-week challenge. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it. So I did it. He even offered to pay for it. He's like, dude, just do it. Like,
damn, you got some love.
yeah,
man.
dude. Like,
that's good. Shout out to him again.
Yeah, dude, for real. Shout out to this guy. So I was like, you know what, cool, let's do it. So I signed up for the 8-week challenge, and then as soon as I signed up, I hit up my brother Ernie, and I was like, hey Ernie, you know what, I need some help, dude. Like
polish me up.
Yeah,
a
like
bit.
polish me up, help me out, help me out with some meals. And dude, he straight up told me like the ins and the outs, like no bullshit. He was like, hey, you don't have to be starving. If you're hungry, eat more. Like, stop fucking starving yourself. That's not a diet, dude. Yeah. So my meals are huge, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it's weird too, because you eat a lot too to get the actual size. To see differences, like you need to eat a shit ton.
Yeah, that's the thing I didn't understand. Ernie was like, I was showing my meals. He's like, dude, add more. I'm like, well, how the fuck am I gonna eat more? Like, that's it. I'm
about to shit myself. I'm like a toothpaste, bro. Like,
and then
you squeeze one more, it'll splat out.
No, well, your body's like retaining it all, dude. You don't even take that many shits. Yeah. Like, it's the weird part about it.
It's like, now we're holding this bitch
they're
in.
holding all the, like
this one too big.
Yeah.
Too big for the nether regions, like, we need to slow this down.
Yeah. So I took his advices, and then I started putting them towards it. I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it my all. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it, see what happens. So I started doing it. Dude, it came down to the 8-week challenge, right? And that's when COVID hit. Well, a week before, I think it was 2 weeks before the challenge ended. Then that's when COVID hit. So, like, I left the gym and everything, not thinking anything of it. I got my weights in and everything. And then they call me and they're like, hey, you won. And
what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I was like, okay, cool, I won. Like, my age
So was
group.
this challenge to lose weight or gain muscle mass or both?
Either.
Oh,
this was either.
Yeah.
Like,
okay,
like,
I know which ones you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like a body transformations. And so they called me and they're like, hey, you won. And I was like, cool, I won my age group. And I was like, all right, whatever. And they posted the video on Facebook. I don't have Facebook. So I was like, cool, whatever.
Good for you.
And then when COVID, like when the whole COVID, kind of went away, that we went back to the gym. I started going back to the gym, and the manager comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, congratulations, you won." I was like, "Yeah, I heard, thank you." Nothing of it, because they divide it on group ages, so they go from like 18 to 30, and then like 31 to 40, some shit like that.
Damn, that's a big age gap right there.
Yeah,
I think it's like 10-year gaps, if not mistaken, or something like that, 10 or 5. I don't remember. But
I don't know.
And then I like no pensé nada, I was like, pues qué chingón, les gané a mi grupo, que toda madre. And dude, this lady comes with a fucking check and tells me, no, you won the overall. Like, you fucking won the overall. And I was like, fuck out of here with that shit. Like, what? And she's like, yeah, here's all your gifts, here's your check and everything. I was like, no, mama.
Shaker bottle,
dude.
Like
I didn't get a shaker bottle, dude.
Motherfucker, how am I supposed to look like a douche?
I know. Dude,
the right way
with the fucking shake bottle.
Yeah, with no shake bottle.
No, bro,
come on.
Get this shit. All right, so I won the overall. Pinche camisa ni me quedó. So I was like, hey,
was it tight on you?
It was too big.
Oh,
because I lost all the weight. So I was like, hey, maybe courtesy, I won. Yeah. So I go back.
It'll shrink in the washing machine.
No, it didn't. So. It was an extra large.
It's a good brand then.
that was
100% cotton.
Yeah, it was a shitty brand. So I go back, I'm like, hey, pues I won, maybe they'll give me one that fits me. So I'm like, hey, can you guys give me one that fits me?
I need some hugging.
Yeah, something. And they're like, nah, you got the extra large, you keep the extra large. I was like, cool. Fuck. But then that's how from there on, this was like, I'm talking about the COVID thing. From there on, I just keep picking my brother's brain, dude. Like, every time I have a question or everything, I'm like, hey, dude, why is this not working this way? Or what am I doing wrong? And currently, I'm actually working out with both of them. Like, they've been showing me a lot of different moves, a lot of different, the form. So now I'm actually learning the form.
Are you sure this one works? Yeah. Just fucking do it, okay?
Yeah, it's like,
just do it.
And it's all motivation. It's all positive energy. Like,
are you sure this is gonna do it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Look at me, motherfucker. Yeah. Am I a joke? No. Okay, fucking.
Let's keep going.
I'll keep jerking this chain, dude.
And then that's the thing. That's what I'm telling you. A lot of people believe I don't want to talk. If any bodybuilders or any personal trainers are watching this, don't get offended. Yeah. But you don't really need a personal trainer. You just kind of have to get you have to get mentors. Yeah. I believe in mentoring. Like, that's what he did to me. Like, he mentored me, and then you can ask him too. I'm not always like, hey, well, I'm eating 200 calories and this shit is not working. Dude, your body tells you everything. Like, if you're hungry, feed it. And if you're not hungry, cut down a little
Bitch, we need to take a shit right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Release the fucking turd. Like, don't hold it in.
Yeah, exactly. And the body, dude, the body is the most amazing, like, the most amazing thing.
Oh, it's the best machine.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
if-
Best machine.
yeah. If someone wants to waste your money and get a personal trainer, call me. You know, I'll fucking mentor you.
Hey, are you tired of being a couch potato? So
got
was
you.
I. Get up.
New commercial coming
Yeah,
in.
yeah. And then currently, right now, actually, my brother here is actually working on his Instagram, like putting like meals and
I saw
actually
that,
both of
and
them.
I wanted to ask you about that.
So,
Yeah.
so it's actually Ernie and Diana. Like Diana cooks some of the meals too, and like he gives her love too on
They
them.
look great.
So
They look great. Good
Thank
this
you.
these guys are amazing, man. If you guys want to get some tips on some healthy meals,
Hit him up.
what's your Instagram?
I'll put the
Yeah.
say the Instagram right now. Which I wanted to tell you, like, why don't you guys just do a fitness page? Like, fuck, it would blow the
Some
fuck
people
out.
have told us
Dude,
that,
bro.
or me
It would fit.
about us,
And it's
but-
not like not because it's my brother and my sister-in-law, but dude, they know their shit. Like when it comes down
Hype
to their
him up, bro.
cooking-
This is this is familiar right
Yeah.
here. Hype him the fuck
No,
up,
I know,
okay?
but-
Make these guys blow up. Follow them on Instagram.
Dude, you guys have to follow them. Like their meals are amazing. They're
They're not. No, I see
No,
you.
dude,
You've
dude.
been eating great. I see them on Snapchat. I'm like, man, that's
Well,
good. I'm over
usually
here eating
the-
soup. You know, like
the
fucking
afternoon
Campbell
ones. The
noodle
afternoon
soup.
ones that I post, they're the ones that are making it. Like since I train
Damn.
with them, they make them, and dude, I just enjoy them. And it's and honestly, it takes probably probably 30 minutes that they're there talking, hanging out, and making the meal. It takes probably 30 minutes to cook this meal. Like
Yeah.
it's amazing what they can do in 30 minutes.
And that's what a lot of people don't get. Like, it's like, ah, fuck, I have to like actually fucking use a pot.
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
dude, you don't even have to use
Bro,
a pot.
it's just one pot. Like, just fucking throw the shit in there and
Yeah.
yeah, and it's
I
just,
mean, you know, a lot of people think that it's all this like, oh, you know, I feel that people think that when you're trying to eat healthy, that you have to take everything out and then not use anything. You can't use oil. You can't use, you know, like nothing.
No.
That's bullshit. You
Yeah.
can. It's just
Be a human.
people over exaggerate and throw a little bit too much on that stuff.
yeah, it's like
But
get a
you-
better pan, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
invest in a better pan.
dude, honestly, like, or just limit yourself. Like, instead of throwing like todo el pinche aceite, nah, you know, just
throw
like,
some lard on there,
Yeah. Dude, nosotros los mexicanos, we love lard, you
Oh,
know?
bro.
Dude, my dad and my mom.
Beans with lard, fuck, dude. I'd
They're
fucking
good.
suck
Don't
anything
get it
out of
started.
there, bro.
Don't get it started with those.
They're good.
Dude, they're good.
They're good, but
Con
you
unas
know, it's-
tortillas de harina.
Oh,
Ah, dude, recién hechas.
Mom, if you're listening, send this energy to my mom.
Yeah. And if she does, invite us.
No, but I mean, you know, ever since I've met her, she's been kind of into it too. You know, so it's been kind of a
Power couple
yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah.
it's been a
Double
blessing.
teaming that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's always loved working out, and then even her mom, you know, she cooks like pretty damn healthy. I mean, she hardly uses oil. But I don't want people to misunderstand that eating healthy doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, you have to eat like shit.
Yeah.
Nah. You can make anything
Healthy.
healthy.
There's
So
alternatives.
Yeah.
Alternatives. It's
yeah,
just
you know, you can eat like a burger, you can eat pizza, you can eat all this food. You can just
substitute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Change shit up to a healthier.
yeah. So I mean,
Well,
instead of using
And
mayo.
moderation is key.
Yeah,
I mean, you can still
moderation
enjoy
is-
something that you really like.
Yeah.
Be moderate about it. I mean,
Yeah.
don't sit there and eat the whole bag of chips
See, that's
either.
that's
you
what a
know?
lot of
See.
people's
There's
problem is. They
serving
binge eat.
sizes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they binge eat.
Yeah, because like, you know, there's that diet if it fits your macros. I don't know if you guys have heard of that.
I have, but I don't even know how it works. but
So the
I
way
don't
it
really keep
works,
up with
it's basically, so you have a certain amount of calories that you can eat within the day, and if the things that you're gonna eat, if it fits within those macros, then you're able to eat it, right? So I mean, you can say, for example,
Oh, gotcha,
That
gotcha.
sucks.
you just say,
You have to go and calculate.
yeah,
of course.
you calculate
Yes.
You
everything.
calculate based on your age, your weight, your goal, and depending on all those statistics, then it'll give you like, this is what your calories are. This is how many fats and carbs and protein you should be eating if you want to reach that goal.
Yeah.
So then you have to track everything, and that's where it makes it really
yeah.
hard. But if you track it to the T, you'll get the results.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Definitely.
can work.
Yeah,
so
no,
so I mean, you
I
can
can
you
see
can
it.
eat like pizza, you can eat burgers, you can
Oh, yeah.
eat all of this, and still get that look.
But as long as you're not overdoing it
Exactly.
or underdoing it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. But then again, it's kind of like that. you're eating all this other junk, so it's better to kind of, watch what you're eating too. Because you want to eat something that is actually going to benefit you, that it's
help you in the gym, not just like put you even like if you eat grease, you're gonna feel like grease.
And you're gonna not only feel like you're gonna look great because it's gonna give you the results, but you're not gonna feel as you're inside. You're
gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah.
So you gotta protect yourself, and eat healthy, eat the right way, but
choose healthy options if it fits your macros.
Yeah.
Because some people still want to do Chick-fil-A and all this stuff and squeeze those things in. But, I mean, your body is a self-working machine. You still need to make sure that you're giving it everything that it needs.
The right fuel.
Because it'll do its job. You just need to feed yourself that,
Yeah.
And
Amen.
It'll do
Amen.
that.
I like that.
I agree with that.
Fuck. Well, guys, we're at minute 58. We need to call it quits.
Damn.
I don't want to put an end to it, but normally the podcasts are an hour, so but this is the section that we like to call "What's Your Bop?" All right, so if you guys watch the show, you guys know that this is a section where you guys get to choose a song and present it to the audience so that they can vibe to it if they choose to. Okay. So, do you have a bop, Ernie? Or
I think Deanna has one already.
Okay.
All right, I'll start by saying I'm not a Justin Bieber fan.
It's okay.
But his new song, Peaches.
Is it lit?
Oh, I like it. I really like it. It's lit.
Is it about ass? Like, is that what it talks about?
No.
Or peaches
it's
and
weed
cream?
and then peaches. He gets his peaches from Georgia and then his weed from California.
Oh.
And he just kind of,
little southern tune to it. All right. Little southern tune. Little Blake Shelton.
I'm kidding, but I like it. I don't know.
We're going to have to jump out to that one.
Go listen to Peaches from JB.
Yeah.
JB. Big old JB.
How about you, Ernie? Do you have anything?
I'm going to go with Cash by Schoolboy Q.
Okay.
Yeah.
New school. I'm going to bring the old school with it.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Art, how about you, bro?
Man, so back in the days, I was a little bit more of the gangsters type deal shit,
Oh, I remember that.
Dude,
Fuck, there's still so much we can talk about.
I do. I know 1 hour is not enough, but dude, I'm gonna go with Little Rob Summer Nights.
Ooh.
Oh,
dude,
banger!
You can never
Banger.
go wrong with that one. Like,
You
that
don't even
one,
have to be gangster to like that
Dude,
song.
I
That's
know.
just like a fucking
Right.
bop.
And summer's coming right around the corner. If you guys have a chance, jam out to this song. Like, if you're, and this is not being racist.
If you're
or
a
anything.
millennial,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
a zillennial, like who's Little Rob, bitch? Sit down and learn.
Yeah, go to YouTube and just type Little Rob Summer Nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
dude,
love it.
I mean, they played on the radio all the
Yeah, they
time though in
play-
the
Yeah.
summer. It's
in
crazy.
the summer, and
Yeah.
it's still fire to this day.
Little grass.
Yeah.
On the outside.
It's a badass song.
The one that I have is "Throw Some D's" by Rich Boy, and he's
Yeah.
DJ, I think. And to end this, we used to listen to this song in
Yeah.
the 2000s.
Yeah.
2000s.
And I was listening to it. I vibed to it because it's a fucking great song. Throw Some D's on that by Rich Boy.
Yes.
But before we go, I always like to ask the audience if they want to say their Instagram handle or their social media. So Diana, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to. Or you could go to Ernie, Arturo,
Yeah, I mean, anybody that wants to follow, they're more than welcome to. My username is _Diana Laura _. It's pretty simple.
That's a good handle. Like, she claimed that shit.
Diana, underscore.
How about you, Ernie?
Mine is Nesto _Rodriguez _
And they can reach at you and you'll be okay with telling them, eat this, fucker.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm mainly going to do it, where I'll do mini videos and stuff like that to teach most people, rather than just saying one at a time. But
TikTok,
yes.
buddy. TikTok is your fucking ground. Record that shit. TikTok.
Oh.
Power Couple 69, whatever you want to call it, just fucking do it.
You're something good. Huh?
Yeah. How about you, Arturo?
Well, I have two. I got the photography one, the one that you were mentioning. That's called El. So it's EL.
Uh-huh.
LD _ La 16.
Okay.
That's my truck one, and that's where I post most of my pictures. And then I have my barbershop, which is Uptown Fates _ 2014.
Man, we didn't even get to talk about the fades.
I know, man. But
Someday we'll renew this and re-encounter.
Yes.
yeah.
We'll-
Maybe like
we'll have to do it.
maybe once you're up in Denver, you gotta invite us back up to Denver.
If you guys are down, mi casa, su
Absolutely.
casa, just like this.
Absolutely, we're down to go
Absolutely.
to Denver. Why not? Shit, it would be a perfect excuse to get out of Montrose.
Oh,
so.
bro, we need to go party together.
Oh,
we need
yeah.
to go party together.
Let's
That's
do
what we
it.
need. You guys heard it here. This is gonna happen.
It is, and we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about it. Yes. Well, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Episode 30 and a half, because he's almost 30, so we're gonna name this 30 and a half because I
30 and a
can.
half.
It's my show, so I'm gonna do it. And next episode will be 31.
31.
31.
You got it.
31.
Well, thank you so much, and
Thank
see
you,
ya
guys.
next time, and stay weird.
Thank
Have
you
a great
guys.
one.
Have a good one.
All right, guys, thank you so much. That's a wrap.